Hey guys, I don't even know if I should be making this video. And so if you watch this and suddenly it's gone, that's because I decided to take it down. But here we go. Paul Castle has decided to, and sorry if I'm like looking at notes, kind of, I'm not at home, so I don't have my actual camera. And so I'm just reading off my computer screen. But yeah, Paul Castle has decided to bring my 3-month-old videos back to the attention of his followers. And so now I'm being spammed on my Instagram comments, in my Instagram DMs, and in my video comments. And I actually privated my Instagram for now because I'm not going to let people talk to me that way. So if you are someone that came over here from that video and you've made up your mind about me, this video isn't for you. I genuinely hope you have a nice day. If you came over from his video and decided to hear me out before calling me a lost soul, a bad person, and telling me that my voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard and makes your ears bleed, welcome. So, Paul is referring to me as ableist because of the following clip from my video.
So I watched a clip from a podcast they were featured on where they're asked how they met. And Matthew had not long before they met left the IBLP fundamentalist cult, which is a whole story on its own. But they met online, and Paul was quick to say that, like, oh, and as soon as I mentioned my blindness, he ghosted me. This led to laughter and joking around, but the next thing we find out is that he didn't actually ghost Paul. He simply went out with a friend and then didn't respond until the next morning. Again, on its own, not a big deal, but it kind of shows the way Paul likes to sensationalize stories for entertainment and, as you'll see later on, personal gain.
And here is the clip that I was referring to in this clip.
It's so funny because we started chatting on this dating app, and I didn't know he'd already been like sleuthing actually in
Your
my
Instagram?
Instagram. So I didn't know he even knew about my blindness yet because I wasn't in my dating profile, since that's sort of
Oh.
something I choose to only tell people once I feel like, okay, I feel comfortable with this person. I don't think if you have a disability, you need to put that on in your dating profile. I think that's sort of it's something that you need to disclose with somebody that you trust a little bit. So once we'd had like a conversation, I was like, oh, this guy's smart. He seems really genuine. I'm gonna let him know about my blindness. And so I said, hey, I have this eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa. And then he ghosted me. Zero, no reply. Like I was
You?
like, okay, there we go. And I went to bed that night thinking, well, been there, done that. He's not the first guy to ghost me after I dropped that bombshell. And I woke up the next morning and there was this incredibly long, thoughtful reply from him. And he explained that when I had sent the message, he was just his girlfriend, a girlfriend of his was picking him up and they were going out. So that was why he didn't reply immediately. I had the most thoughtful, researched reply. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
So the first time that he had his followers come uh, visit me on my page, it was because he was saying that I was I pinned a comment about him being misleading about Tanya. Basically, it's a straw man situation. He took one tiny thing that I said and honed in on it because and made that seem like that was the bulk of what I was saying instead of actually addressing any of the real criticism that I gave in that video. Um, and he knows what he's doing. As I mentioned, these videos are months old, and he decided to go revisit them. And like I said, he put comments from my videos previously in his TikToks previously. So he knows I exist. It's not like he just discovered my videos and then decided to make his video on it. He knew about them. He consciously decided to go back to an old video, find something to twist into a story to fit his victim complex narrative, and display it for his millions of followers to see. I take a lot of pride in being as fair as possible in those things that I discuss on my channel, and I stand by my videos. If he didn't want people to come after me, he could have simply relayed the story instead of playing my video with my face barely obstructed and nothing else identifiable blurred. I sit in front of the same shelf every time I film, so it's not like that hard to figure out. He can say all day long that he didn't want his followers to come harass me and stuff, but this isn't the first time that he has taken little to no steps to prevent that from happening to other people. I'm not even really talking about me. I'm not going to share the TikTok, but you're welcome to go find it if you feel like watching it. I'm just going to continue to be blocking people. They can continue to comment. I'm just going to continue to block them. We can just go in circles with it. Paul, I would say let's talk about this like adults, but I actually have nothing to say to you. I respect your right to defend yourself if you feel you've been unfairly judged, but you are taking a nothing situation and trying to make it into something. We can chat, I suppose, but we're going to talk about the rest of the video, not that one like 30-second clip, not even 30 seconds. I honestly just have to laugh at all the comments saying that I'm obsessed with Paul because, like, I literally just posted my 10th video about Britt Andrews. If, like, who is she obsessed with now? Like, really? It's not Paul. If anyone, it's Britt. So yeah, like I said, I generally only delete comments if they are like hateful or like harmful. But I don't really know if I'm going to allow people to say whatever they want to me on my own page to this video. As my channel has grown, I have gotten more and more anxiety every time I go to post a video, because it seems like no matter what I do, there's always people saying that I'm like here for clout and to make money, and it's just hard to hear, you know, because like I know why I'm here, and most people that at least comment on my videos seem to understand that, but it's hard to hear the people that don't understand that because I know who I am and I know what my motivations are in making the videos that I make, and yeah, it's just it can be rough. So, I mean, Paul, I hope that he recognizes that I don't I don't even know. I don't even want to get into anything else because he knows what's going on. And yeah. Paul, if you want to talk about something real, I guess we can do it. As far as this situation, I have nothing to say. And I guess that's it for now. Had a really bad day, so I'm glad, this was the cherry on top. So anyways, thanks to those of you who do support me, and thanks for those of you who gave me a chance to tell my side of the story. Yeah, it's just not my best day in recent memory, but that's okay. So have a great day, night, wherever you are, and see you in another video.